Plant Daddy's channel. Today should be a relatively quick one. We got some special guests to come on, and we're gonna be learning about chickens, specifically chicks, from different stages, from just the first week born, newborns. We're gonna start with that, and then more up to like a month and a half, and get into the care, show you them, tell you about the eggs, the laying, and the dual use that you can find out about later. Some of you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Getting just stretching here before we get ready. I advise you guys to stretch and get ready too. So, let me a real short one today. I got bugs all around me and shit, but these chickies are gonna like the bugs. Probably help me out with them because they kind of freaking me out, to be honest. So, this is a Summer female chick. Real cute. We're gonna take another Summer out. Female chick. She's about less than a week old, a couple days old. This is an Australope. You can correct me respectfully in the comments if you know the difference. The name of it. Pretty cool. They're all good for warm weather and egg layers. The Australopes are a little bigger, so they got the dual purpose. The black ones, which is cool. But the natural ones to kind of Florida is like the Americana, like southern Florida here. We got one of those to show you. And then people like those red, yeah, they see it, they're already about to eat the bugs right now. I'm so happy. Like those, can't think of the name right now, but I'll think of it because I got two of them to show you. Red Rhode Island or something like that. Yeah, Red Rhode Island. They already eating these bugs. I'm so happy. But so the Australope would probably lay the most. They're kind of black. The black ones, they'll lay the most, like probably like 260 eggs in a year. So it's 365 days in a year. So 260. That's a lot. So I got two of those. So they lay basically almost every day. So chickens don't lay every day. Some lay more than others. Some lay every day. Some lay every other day. Some lay once in a while. The eggs are different colors. Both of these are going to be brown eggs for the Australope and the I already forgot the name. I already told you earlier. Really bad to remember the names of the chickens. I just like them all because they're very similar. And then, so these chickens these size, let's get back to it, to the video because I was about to get off track. But the chickens these size, they need to be, like for the first day or two, for the first week actually, 95 degrees Fahrenheit at all times. But I mean, from limited time, they can get out and you can put them in something like this. But it's 90 outside right now, so it's like 5 p.m. here in Tampa, Florida. So they're loving life and enjoying cleaning up all these bugs that were under me, which I'm so happy about. I'm about to let the bigger ones out soon, clean up the rest. But so they usually use a brooder or a light. Some people use lights. I use the brooder, so I'm gonna use the brooder on them. So I'm gonna keep them in my lanai, sort of outside-ish. I kept the other chicks inside a little while, but it's kind of colder inside than it would be outside because it's Florida. So could we keep it at like 68 inside? And so I got a brooder, which is just like it looks like a game system kind of. And I'll show you all later the setups and stuff, and as I make more, so I'm gonna make a big setup on a run on the side of the house. But It looks like a game. It keeps them hot, and they like to lay under it, lay by it. It's not like a light, because a light can burn stuff, start a fire, all that stuff. Damn, one shit is real crazy right there. That's nasty. They shit everywhere though, by the way. Chickens and chicks, they shit everywhere. Wherever they're at, they'll shit in their food, the water. They clean the water. They've got to clean after them a lot. It's the responsibleness. Some places have limits on how many you can have, if you can have them at all. Things like that. I'm about to put these away to get the other ones, but we're still talking about these. They eat a medicated chick food, but they supplement with like whatever. They eat everything. They like to try stuff. They're really not picky. They eat like grass and weeds. Grass is really good for them for like protein and stuff. And then weeds, I throw them assorted weeds and stuff, and just like supplement the diet. And I barely give them the seed, and then they'll eat like the rocks and shit for like, cause sometimes people say you need gravel and stuff for their stomachs to digest and stuff, but they'll just let them outside for a little bit. They'll eat rocks, but you gotta watch out for predators, snakes, dogs, pets, birds, hawks. I see a hawk right there flying by. So they're just gonna swoop and take them. Gone. But shit. Not mine. Yeah, they're doing such a good job of chilling and whatnot, eating all these fucking things. I might just let them chill for a little bit. Might take the other ones out and see how they all do together. But usually you don't take the bigger ones out together because they might bully them. Like my Rhode Island Reds in here, they're kind of more bullies than the Well Summers. I remember the name now. The two brown ones, the Well Summers there. The two black are the Australopes. Don't know if I'm saying that right. But they're from Australia originally, and then they're crossed with usually the Rhode Island Red, which I'm going to show you, or like the Well Summer or Americana. Which the Americana, which I have one of them, they lay the different color eggs. It's going to be green or blue type eggs, which are going to be really cool to see. And then they're all docile and friendly. Let me add them to the mix and see what happens. I can't let them pick at them because they're really weak and whatnot. She is really cool. She's a Rhode Island Red, a little bit bigger. The next Rhode Island Red, I'm telling you, a little bit bigger. And then the Americana, who is tripping. She's real pretty. The Americana's pretty. I think they're gonna fuck with the little one, so I'm gonna put the little one back. Come here. Can't have them mess with the little one. They're trying to pick on them already. Alright, now they're out of frame. I'm out of frame. Come here. Maybe come back. See, come here. Might have to cut some of this out, cause come on, back in the camera. I got bugs over here to eat. They got freaked out, but I'll go get them and bring them back in the camera. They're shy, camera shy. Come on, girlies. I'll grab the Americana. She's chilling. But so the Americana, this is the one that she's real pretty. She has stripes and stuff. She's black, so she's more camouflaged from predators. She's very lovable. She is the green and blue eggs layer. She's real good and docile. The other two want to come over here. Rhode Island Reds, especially with her over here. And they're already shitting everywhere. That's how you know. Chickens are messy, shitty, gotta clean after them. Or if not, you're gonna get like salmonella and other diseases of the birds. Chill, tell her chill. But we're gonna put her back so I can finish up this video. Because it looks like it's gonna rain soon. We've been needing rain for a couple of days, we're getting some more. Come on. Her name was Luna, by the way. Y'all got names, but we're not gonna get into them. We'll get into them later as they grow. And so we'll get into the dual purpose of them as well before we go. So these are the Rhode Island Reds. They get pretty big, good size for their dual purpose. In the long run, I'm gonna end up eating these things once they stop producing eggs and stop laying as much, cause they're cheap and it's gonna be cheap chicken, like the chicken you guys have at the store. Same thing, but it's gonna be fresh, loved, cared for, and healthy and taste better. Actually, clean, know where they've been, where they've been had. But these lay really well. The Rhode Island Reds lay really well. They're really docile and friendly, but they do tend to bully other chickens if they get the chance. So smaller chickens and everything. So they're bullies to other chickens, sort of, but they're docile to humans and pets. Always introduce your pet with care. It's like my dog, he's still kind of sketchy. He jumps at them and stuff. So I don't let him close to them. I let him when they're in the cages and stuff, when they're safe around. But until they get bigger, he's not gonna be allowed around them, and then he's gonna be closely monitored. Because instinctually, he's a hunter dog, a standard poodle. They're going crazy now. But yeah, so you gotta. I've been working a lot since I got them, so. But you gotta pay attention to them a lot, or they'll be skittish and not want to be carried. They like to be together. They're friendly. They're chicks, so they stay together, you know, since they were hatched together. So it'll be kind of cliquey. It's like chicken clicks, but they're not too scared. They follow me when I'm in the garden and whatnot. He's acting up because she sounds distressed. So they think there's something of stress going on. So I'm pretty sure we covered everything about chickens. But to recap, they're very social. They like to cuddle. They're friendly. Depends on the breed though. Roosters are very loud. They're loud when they're in distress, like this one. She thinks she's in distress. Let me get her. She's stressed out. Calm down, girl. But yeah, so she's much quieter now. But they always make noise, but it's like usually peaceful noise for hens and chickies. So it's kind of more quieter and calming. But roosters are loud, and they're loud early. So usually you gotta get rid of the rooster, use them to eat, maybe. And then chickens you could raise peacefully around the neighborhood. Eat them later on, eat their eggs a lot. Usually they're mostly for eggs. Sell their eggs, you get extra, whatever you want to do. But they're very great pets to have. They're friendly. This one's really wants to see the other ones, but he's gonna get put away again, so he's gonna be mad. Or she, because you want a girl. The hens are girls, roosters are boys. You can't really tell till later, but some places you get them, they're already sexed for you, so they're like guaranteed female, which you would like, optimal. So we love these chickens, Plant Daddy, and they're coming to see what's up. They should. But I'm gonna call it a day. They didn't really want to eat the bugs. I should have kept the small ones out. I'm gonna call it a day. I think we went over everything that's on them. Their poop is really good for soil. They're good for eating weeds, anything in your yard. They will destroy a yard in a garden. They will destroy a yard in a garden. Oh. They're very sneaky and smart. Chickens are smart. Come on, girl. Why are you playing hard to get? She don't even get up. Let's not ignore her. They're vocal sometimes when they're distressed or when they want something, when they want food. They love to be fed, hand fed. Come on, girl. They're fragile too, so you gotta kind of be careful when you take care of them and you hold. All right. So it was a little rough, but just to tell you, that's how it is taking care of chickens. No lie. It's rough. They have their own mind, their own personalities, all like to do their own thing. Some more difficult than others. And it's just like different experiences with each different one. Nothing goes as planned when you have them. We're gonna go into later on into like how to house them, because predators or snakes, birds, dogs, basically anything bigger than cats, especially other chickens if they're bigger, anything. So you gotta house them appropriately. Chicken wire is not appropriate for like snakes or digging animals or anything that can go inside or break through. Usually you have to do a type of mesh wire, a wire cloth, I think it's called. And I usually go 1/4 of an inch, because that's too small for any snake to get in, which you really don't want. And you don't want snakes digging under, but you don't want aerial attacks either, so you gotta cover the top with something. That hawks, any kind of bigger bird, or owls, things will attack it and try to kill it and eat them. Those are the biggest predators. But eventually when they get bigger, they'll be predators to the snakes and mice and rats. Help you with that. Help you with your weeds. Tear up your garden. They'll eat anything, tear up anything, get into stuff. But watch them. Alright, well thank you so much for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe. Plant Daddy's channel so you can see more videos like this. See the chickens. Catch some good vibes. Vibe out with me every day, every other day, every weekend. Dropping new videos. So again, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps out, and you can see more of me. And I love seeing you guys too. Plant Daddy out. So since the chickies are so good, I decided to bring them back. The little chickies, they were really good. The other ones, the older ones, they were showing out in the video. I don't know why. She was good. She was good. She was good. And she was good. So the more you handle them when they're small, the better they'll be. I handle them a lot, but it's been raining a couple of days, and then the bigger ones were just put outside recently for an extended period of time, and they had a couple nights of rain and a couple of days. So these chicks pretty good too already. They look looking good. Even better. Hopefully they eat some of these bugs out here. But they're real cool. I don't know if you guys can see them from over there, but hopefully you guys can. I think they're just moving back. Come here, girl. There's a lot of bugs over here. Oh, girl. You're running. Get the bugs. I might just turn the camera on them a little bit, so they can do their thing. You guys can see them do the thing before we go out. I think that's what I'll do. The Australope, the black one, and then the well summer, the brown one. They're very warm, tolerant, good layers, 200 to 260 eggs a year. Friendly. Australope get a little bigger, well summer a little smaller. Australope got the extra protection from predators because it's the coloring. But they're all brown eggs. And the Australope might have speckled brown eggs. These are guaranteed female, which you want females so they can turn to hens and they can lay eggs. They're very messy, as you can see. Shit. So you gotta clean after them a lot, which I'm a clean person, so I do it anyway. I don't mind. But they're rewarding, they're friendly, they're calm, they're docile. Both of these two are very docile. Friendly, they don't brood very. Any of the ones I have, Americana, the Australope, the Rhode Island Red, and the well summer, they don't brood, which is they want to take a egg to hatch it till it's a baby and sit on it, because we don't want that. We don't want the eggs fertilized. We don't want them to become babies. We want to eat them, eat these eggs. If I wanted to get fertilized, I'll get a rooster and then a brooding chicken. These don't brood. They're very always going, so fun and interesting eating. So I'm gonna let these go ahead and eat a lot more, and then I'll turn you around, see if you can see me. Hopefully you can. But thank you again. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next video. Hi, Daddy.